What's up, world? It's your boy JoeJack. I'm back. Episode 7. Link. Today we linking up with my boy Dennis. Dennis is an OG sneaker collector. He a little older than me, so he been doing it longer than I have. So we're gonna go check out his collection, see what he got, talk sneakers and style with him, get his input on the whole culture. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And if y'all haven't watched the other episodes, make sure y'all go back and check those out. Stay tuned. What's up? It's your boy JoeJack, back. Episode 7 of my Link series. Got my boy Dennis with me today. Like I told y'all, OG sneaker collector. So we're gonna holler at him, talk about some sneakers, hear some stories and stuff like that. What's up with you, bro?
Shit, chilling. Trying to, the quarantine, can't do nothing, go nowhere. But I mean, what's actually open in St. Louis? That's what I want to know.
I think it's partially open, but I don't know. I've been so used to being in the house that it really don't even bother me no more. So how long you been collecting sneakers?
Man, I've been actually collecting probably since like 2003, 4. Like once I got grown and actually started being able to get my own money.
Right.
But
before then, you just grabbing them, rocking them.
Nah, before then it was we finna go get your school shoes. You get one pair.
One pair.
But I was fortunate enough to get whatever pair I wanted, so yeah, that was still cool.
And I remember we was pretty much in the same lane. We wasn't rich, but our people was doing all right for themselves, so they was able to get us the shoes that we wanted.
I ain't trying to hear that.
You was doing all right.
Man, nobody never brought me no shoes to school. Straight up.
So what you talking about?
I'm talking about my dudes, grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah, that was.
Bought 10 of them.
My mom was telling me about her. She said she always was hip with the younger people at work. Mm-hmm. So she see the younger dudes. This what they wearing. I'm about to get my grandkids that. That's what my mom said. I'm like,
she definitely
right. This Mother's Day.
She definitely laced us, and I miss her. But I remember she brought 10. It was like the black and red 12s.
Yeah, I got the 12s.
Jordans used to come out on
You was in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
Right.
That's when Jordans used to come out on the weekdays.
Yeah, like a Tuesday or something.
And they end up stopping there because people start skipping school to go get the Jordans and stuff like that. So then they just set the release dates on Saturday.
Yep, I ain't never had that pair or the taxis.
So what turned you on to sneakers? I know it's like part of our culture, but what turned you on specifically?
I mean, when we was younger getting the shoes, it was like, I feel like this person.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
Mike.
So, nah, whoever. I never was, I mean, I always respected Mike as the best, but I was a Pippen fan, so.
Was you?
Hell yeah, that's my number one player. Like, I got this, look, I don't want to throw these away. These bugs is beat up, but this colorway, not this colorway, but the all black ones.
Mm-hmm.
That was my shoe in middle school, like my favorite shoe. That's probably still.
Pippen. So you were watching the Jordan dot?
Hell yeah, I can't. It's on tonight. Yeah. Can't wait.
So, like you said, you kind of all over the place with the sneakers. I see you got some Kobe's.
Yeah.
So how you feel about Kobe?
Kobe is the person that I love to hate. I never was I'm a Kobe fan, but I like Pippen, so he bust our ass with Blazers, and that's the first time I had tears.
They was heavy with the Blazers though.
That was my first time in tears about a basketball game. I think that was
kind of got a love-hate thing with the.
Yeah, but you gonna watch him though. You love doing what he doing. I don't hate you, but I don't want you to win.
You told me so you bought them like when you was hooping heavy, so that's a good hooping shoe.
When I seen this shoe in the store, this was like one of the tightest shoes I ever seen to me. Like glow in the dark shoestrings, they glow in the dark. This Nike sign glow in the dark, and I'm like, that was $250 too. And I'm yeah, they was like 280 altogether, and I'm like, I got a hoop in them. Then I got them, and I start hooping in them. I'm like, man, this the best hooping shoe I ever had. I had the high top ones too. That's what made me get the low top.
See, I like the lows. I didn't care for the highs though. They were like some boots.
They look silly, but just for straight hooping, they was like A+ though. And so
I think he came back after he tore his Achilles. That's what inspired the whole high shoe.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then like the KDs, I had a pair of KDs. I don't know where they at, but they kind of come down and do like this at the bottom, so like you can't like twist your ankle. So I liked them. Okay. Then I just bought these. These is 9s, and then these is 11s. I just bought these because I think I got them for a steal. Yeah. So I just bought them.
And that's crazy because them was sitting on shelves, but now you can't find them. They're going for ever since Kobe passed away, rest in peace. Like they're going for crazy numbers now, but you didn't buy them for that. You bought them because you.
I just bought them because I like these to hoop in, and it was a tournament coming up. Like we were starting the Arden League again, so I was like, I'm hooping these. Then it ended up getting canceled, so I never wore them. But
I see them GPs down there.
Right. Then like I said, the Pipmans was my favorite middle school shoe. This was probably my favorite high school shoe. Like these was like super lighter than any other shoe that had came out at the time. I think like they was like 16 ounces or something. I don't know. But they had the defect. Everybody that bought them, if you clicked them all the way down to the bottom, it'll pop, and you couldn't. Once you took it off, you couldn't put it back on.
I had them. I didn't know that though.
Yeah, so everybody.
You a fan of the glove?
Oh yeah.
I mean, because you hoop, so you know.
Oh
like
yeah.
Guard. So
that was, I mean, to me, Pippen was like the do it all. So I'm like, that's my point guard, that's my 2 guard, that's my forward. You know what I'm saying?
He's part of the team.
Whole team. So, but I respected Peyton though. I'm always been a defensive dude. So yeah, I like the.
And I always respected his guard game because he played like the bully ball. He wasn't going.
Yeah, him and Jason Kidd. Yeah, he do what he got to do. Fight you.
But you told me that this is your favorite shoe.
Jordan, yeah, this is my favorite Jordan. I don't know why I like the Bugs Bunny like that, but I don't know, just something about it. Maybe it just because it got all the colors in it. Yeah. I don't know, but I wish I could get another pair so I could actually wear it. I wear them because, like I said, I got doubled up. Mm-hmm. Like this is my first time ever getting these, so I doubled up, and I wore the dust off.
So damn near almost all of these shoes is dead stock.
Probably like 90% of them. I mean, like I said, I wore these, and I think I wore these on my birthday.
Yeah. I wanted them, but they didn't come out in large sizes. They were like a women's release, so I be having mixed feelings about them, man. They come out with them dope women's colorway. I be feeling some type of way. I be needing them, man.
I mean, but if you look at what they different on, well, these shoes and these shoes is both the shoes is different. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of what got me. Then they had my size. But now, like when you go on like StockX and stuff like that, they got the men's size and the women's size. Like it's 8.5.
Right.
And then with the 10, so
different. The size different. But them only went up to like a 10.5 in men, and I'm 11.
Yeah, and I think I got a 9.5 because I wear 8 and some stuff.
So what's the whole reason with the dead stock? Like why you don't rock them?
I mean, I don't know. It became like, you know, sometimes you're doing better than others. So it became a time where I was able to get all the shoes that was coming out, and it was like you ain't got nowhere to go, you ain't doing nothing, and I just end up having a lot. So then it turned
into a collection.
It kind of turned into a, you know, I don't want to say obsession, but you know, like it's like you building something. So it's like, right. I get more joy out of not wearing them now than I do showing them off since I actually build it up.
I mean, I feel you. Like I said, I'm passionate about sneakers, so like I'd be excited to see the different colorways. You got a lot of the OG colors too.
Me, like you talking about like a perfect collection for me, it'll be like 1 through 14, or really 1 through 23, just all the originals. Then I glass them up and hang them up somewhere and just like never touch. And I'm pretty close though. Like I ain't got no original ones. I like, even though I got these, I still like to have like, well, what was it, 12s? Like I like these 12s, but I'd rather have the taxis and the black and the breads to put in my collection. It's hard to choose between them two.
I see you got some 15s. A lot of people ain't a fan of the 15 and the 20. Like those are kind of like a lot of people don't go past 14. So
yeah, I slept on them too. That's why they beat up. Cause when I got them, I'm like, this shoe ain't all that. So
it's a comfortable shoe though.
It is, and then I actually hoop in these too. So
you got the foam posits here. You got a nice variety. You got the Kobe's, the Gary Payton's, the foams. You got some Yeezys.
I got some well, all these shoes right here, these shoes I hooping, cause like when I was buying my shoes at first, it wasn't about saving them or reselling them. It was like, man, I'm about to hoop in these. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight to the park. Like I'm gonna wear my outfit one day, and after that, cause you know when we was young, you might get dressed up on Saturday, go up to Salute Park, somebody might call you out for some money. Hey, you running? Hey, y'all got some shoes?
I wasn't planning on it, but since you called me out,
I ain't gonna. If you pick me up, I ain't finna say no. So
but then it's like, so when you get on the court, you like, I'm a tiptoe. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get that one scuff,
or somebody cross you, or you some.
Now you going hard. Now the shoes is over with. They ain't outfit ready no more.
Yeah, and you know everybody got these. Yeah. Like I was telling you earlier, I ain't even know why I like these until I heard PJ like break it down. He was saying like the Tinkers is shoes that could have been, like these could have been the threes.
Could have been.
I thought that was cool.
It was like a sample, and they finally released it later on.
But then when I seen all y'all with them, I'm like, I gotta be doing something right. Like all the people got them. All right, I did right. But like JoeJack was saying, I mean, not JoeJack, but Justin was saying about the phones. Mm-hmm. They used to be not like harder to get, and then it was like
more exclusive.
Yeah, more exclusive, and then they just started waving. So
I think that's the direction that the retro ones is going. Like they just keep dropping different colors.
Like they got the blue ones, and then they come out with the other blue ones,
and then they'll come out with the green ones, and then they'll switch something slightly. You know what I'm saying? And then drop them, and then you got stupid people like me that's gonna buy them.
I mean, I understand why, cause like I got the black and blue ones, but then they got the little bit of white in the ones that just came out. Everybody like, I'm like, the other blue ones still in the stores. Go get them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or I actually kind of got into like painting the shoes. I tried to do that too.
Did you like customs?
Yeah, like I got all these shoes, so some that ain't too beat up. Like here go a project I did that didn't work out.
Originally, what was that?
I think these was the infrareds. Yeah, the infrared just wore them out. Tried to paint them and shit. It didn't work out. I did a couple pair that was cool, but
and see, I ain't really a big fan of the customs, but I think I'm gonna add a custom pair to my collection just because of the whole Link series and what I'm doing. I think that'll be a nice investment though. And there's some people that got some dope customs.
But do they last though?
That I don't know.
That's what
is it a shoe to wear or is it just more of a display shoe?
Right.
That's what I don't know.
Cause when I got into it, and I actually did something like custom that I like, I ain't like, you know, I found out it take a lot of talent more than it ain't easy. So I might wear them and it'll wear off. So I don't know like how good you got to be to make it stick.
Right. So you probably gotta have the right materials and right equipment and stuff.
I mean, I tried to get it all, but maybe probably just how good you is.
Yeah. So you got the Yeezys. How you feel about them?
I know the Yeezys is like the most comfortable shoe. Mm-hmm. I ain't never actually wore a pair. Yeah. I put these on just because I had to get the feeling. But I got some cheaper boosts. I think like Harden, he got a boost series, don't he? Ain't he like somewhere down in there?
I ain't sure. I know he is with the Yeezys.
Or maybe his shoes just look like boosts. But I got some cheaper ones. I thought they was like $70 and they felt good. They like an imitation of these.
And that kind of like similar to the phones and the ones, like they keep dropping crazy colorways of those. They kind of water those down.
But I never see them at the store.
No, they still selling out, but they ain't really crazy no more. They used to be $8,000-$9,000. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, it retail for $220. You probably be able to get that for $250. You know, crazy. Or like you said, you walked in the store one day and they have
and I I got these from the store too. It was surprising too. Like I just came in, they was like, "Hey, we still got the Yeezys." I'm like, that's when I knew it's over with. I'm like, when they come out, they like 2-3 days ago. I'm like,
he ran up $1 billion on them people's though.
Hey,
so
I like his shoe. I like his shoe. I mean,
how do you feel about resale? Like that whole game. Like people go buy 20, 30 pair and then turn around and resell them for a crazy amount.
I mean, that's.
I mean, they wasn't doing that when we was, you know.
I mean, nobody. First of all, you was lucky to get your pair. You know what I'm saying? And then you got brothers and cousins. You ain't the only one wearing your shoes, especially after you wore them a couple times. Right. So, to me, it's like I see the up and coming people. You know, I'm 37, so I see people in their 20s and teens, and I'm like, y'all liking the shoes, so I like to resell my shoes to people like that. So I could still make a profit, but I feel like I'm giving you a.
Man, I can definitely respect that because like you ain't just gonna randomly sell somebody the shoes. It's almost like, you know, selling a pet that you want. You want to make sure that they got a good home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna make sure that they value this sneaker before you just sell it to them. Other than that, you just
unless it's just something that I just don't want.
You don't need it anyway, though. You know
right? Yeah. And like I use like the StockX and the ordering online. I kind of got into that talking to you, but. Like I like to use my coupons, so like if I like these shoes, I got them. I use a coupon. They was probably like $200, so I got them for the flat $200. I sit on them for a while. I give them to the right person for like $230, $240, and then that's even go for the DS's. Like I ain't gonna hit you over your head if I see what you want.
Yeah, that's like I said. I'm okay with the resale because one thing, I mean, you gotta respect the hustler.
Yeah, you do.
That's your hustle, then I can't knock it. But for a shoe that's like $170, don't charge me $1,000. For real, man.
I feel like
I mean, I might give you $200, $300, $400, you know, but don't charge me $1,000 for a $170 pair of shoes, man.
Like the M's that Jay Sims had. Yeah. Now that's different. Yeah. They so rare.
That's rare, exclusive, but so you can understand.
Don't go get these shoes and go right outside the store that you paid. These was probably $200, and then they like, okay, I need $350 for these.
And some people will debate, but in my opinion, like you really don't care about the culture like that. You ain't really that passionate about it. You just more of a hustler. Well, like I said, I can understand that aspect too.
I think that's kind of dying out though.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of the Jordans kind of hype, the price hype because of the Jordan documentary, but a lot of the other shoes kind of going down a little bit.
I mean, and StockX kind of and other places like that kind of taking down the people that's reselling because they ain't really hitting you over the head for just general stuff.
Right,
it's certain
right. Honestly, like a lot of people don't know that a lot of those resale sites and stuff, you can get some stuff for under retail.
And that's what I like. I like I just sold somebody some 8s. I just sold them for like $200 because I got them for a steal somewhere for like $120.
Right.
But I could have got, you know, more, but you know, I sold them to somebody that, you know, I wanted to have them.
So you mentioned having brothers. So like, how was that growing up with the sneaker game? Was y'all like wearing each other's shoes, or was it a beef about the shoes?
Well, I'm the oldest, so nah, they got these shoes.
Okay.
And
so
I got
everybody had their own collection.
Yeah, my little brothers, they had the shoes like you did, you know, coming up, but I used to pick mine more wisely because you know I was older, so.
Did y'all wear the similar sizes?
Yeah, now that when we got older, you know, me and my brother, like you and your brother, we like the same size, weight, height, everything. So, but that was later in the years, so when we was grown.
And I remember growing up, and like you said, my grandma used to always buy us the shoes. And like we'd go to the mall, and we just wanted to do everything that my brother did. So
right.
We waiting to see what shoes he gonna do. And then it was the time when them Cherry 12s that came out. But the Obsidian 12 came out the same day, so it was the blue and white ones and the red and white ones.
Right.
So we all going to get the red and white ones. He busted a left on us. And after we got ours, he got the blue ones, and we was mad.
Right.
I didn't know why, but you know they was both some dope shoes.
They was dope.
We was just trying to be like him, man. Growing up, you idolize your siblings and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I got older brothers, but we weren't as close as you and yours. So yeah. I was the older brother. So
you was the older brother.
Yeah, I picked they shoes out, but I went more basic. Like I said, I like these, and then I had the black wave of these. I can pretty much remember every shoe I had every year because you only getting one pair.
Yeah.
Like remember the
they didn't used to come out as frequent as they do now.
Yeah, and I never had a pair of Jordans though. So it was like remember when those pennies came out? They was black at the bottom, and then they got lighter gray as they went to the top, and then the top was white, and they had like the 9 on the back. I think that was like the Olympics or something like that. I got them shoes. That was like one of the first pair of shoes that was like over $100. So like when everybody came to school with their Jordans on, it's like I got the shoe on though, for real. My shoes is more than y'all. Like when these Pitmans came out, this was the most expensive pair of shoes too. And then when those Hardaways came,
they start putting like the air bubble on the shoe
all the way under. So I did my little share. That was my way of stunting. Like I got all the Jordans, but you know,
but that's another thing. Like I knew I wanted to reach out to you to do this because I knew, like we would be in the lines together. I see you copping the sneaker, but then I'm like, dang, I bumped into dude multiple times and he ain't never wore that sneaker. Nah. I'm like, oh, he got that. He got some of that work on the low. So,
and I know you didn't got some stuff stolen and brothers. And
because once me and my brother, start wearing the same size, he started stealing my shoes. So
borrowing.
I had to put borrow them, but I had to put a lock on my door, man. We lived with my mom. I had like an apartment. I had like a real key lock on my door.
Right.
My brother used to steal all my stuff.
Then I remember you had to slide to your cousin's house because he don't wear your size. So you could let me right. I was trying to actually sell Brandon some of my shoes that I didn't really care for anymore. But like I said, I probably had about this many pair of shoes before, but I was selling them all because I was sick because I didn't get these the one time that they came out before, and then I didn't get the Concords.
So when you miss them, like you got I gotta get them next time.
I'm like the collection is over with. No, because back then you didn't know they was coming out again.
Oh,
so it's like
it's totally different nowadays. It's like we had the East Bay magazine.
Right.
You couldn't get on the internet and see when you had to keep checking the store or something like that, or you might just randomly go to the store and you see these sitting on. You like, man,
right?
But you might not have the money though. So the game is different. Like I said, I got a love-hate relationship with the game. But I love it more because it's just like sneakers is kind of like at an all-time high. Everybody into it, and like I said, it's kind of like one of them things where I'm weird. I'm doing this, but then I see everybody else doing it. Now I'm happy. I don't feel weird no more.
No,
because like we all grew up, we was in them same lines. A lot of people, me, you, and my friends, but I just I kept going, and I remember when you was.
I remember you was going through the transition where it's like, now my mom and everybody, that ain't who buying my shoes.
Right.
You was young, you was getting money, however you was getting it, and you was buying shoes with your own money. Like I really wasn't doing that at that age, so that's why I was like, I respect. You gotta give you your respect in the game, cause.
Well, you got the jersey on, man. Sam might want that. He could probably fit it too. Sam's a jersey man.
I'm the point guard, man. This is the Stockton. Gonzaga.
That's that throwback Stockton, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice jersey, man.
Yeah, I like the. But anything else you want to check out?
No, man. I think that's it. I appreciate you having me come through, check out the collection.
Yeah, we can go all day.
We can definitely go all day, but we ain't.
Right.
But like I said, this is my boy Dennis, man. We just talking sneakers. Episode 7, we're going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all checking my link series out. Make sure y'all check out my other episodes of my link series. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at JoeJack23, TWO3. Also follow my style page at JoeJack_style. Follow me on Facebook at JoeJack. Just follow me on everything, man.
Right.
Subscribe to my channel.